welcome back to Colorful Creations. I'm going to do a different type of idea I have today. I want to do, as you can see here, I have these 4 canvases. They're each 12 by 12. They're level 1. I like to use level 1 when I'm just trying out a new idea, just in case it doesn't work, and then that way I haven't ruined a nice canvas. So they're 12 by 12, so I just got them lined up that they're kind of alternating like halfway. It's about halfway and they go back and forth, and I want to do it's going to be all blues, like ocean colors, and I'm hoping it's going to be like kind of like a wave that just kind of flows through, and I can hang this either like you see it here or vertical on a wall, wherever I decide to put it, I'll figure that out. So I'm going to flood the whole thing in white to start. There is a link to a video I did in the description, and it's my recipe for how I mix all my paint. I do like, the only thing I do is I change the amount of water I use to make it thinner or thicker, and with a Dutch, which is what I'm doing here, I mix it on the thin side. And the reason for that is because I'm going to put the paint on there, and then I'm going to use a hairdryer to move the paint. And to move it with the hairdryer, you kind of need the paint to be thin so it will flow easily. So I will show you the consistency of the paint when I show you the colors. First, so they're all mixed the same, exactly the same. I'm just gonna go ahead and flood all these in white. This is a titanium white. It's by Mont Marte. I don't like to use Mont Marte for a lot because it's not the highest of quality. The paint itself is fine. It's not very pigmented. So if you're using the color, it's just not that great. But for black and white, there is a couple other ones that I do like. There's like purple is really good with them, and there is a couple blues that are good. But other than that, I just generally stick to the black and white, and I'll use a more expensive brand for a color. So I'm just gonna spread these out a little bit here, and then I'm gonna use the hairdryer to blow it the rest of the way. I like to have a nice thick base to start with a Dutch. You want your colors to flow across that white very easy. And if there's not enough white, or any base color, doesn't have to be white, whatever you have there, if there's not enough, it's just the paint just kind of sticks in one spot. So I have a regular hairdryer. It's nothing special. You kind of want it on low. Just make sure it's not like the heat setting, because you don't want to start to dry it. And with this, I have an attachment on the end. It's stuck on there, I guess. This is from Amazon. It comes in a set of three different sizes. This is the biggest one. It's my favorite. If the smaller ones are better for a really small. If I was doing my whole painting on just one of these, I might choose a smaller end. This just clips on the end. And like I said, that came from Amazon, and it was $13. It doesn't snap or anything, it just sticks on there and it actually stays. So for this, if you're doing something like this, just make sure you have your area protected. Like put something on the floor, because the paint will fly further than you want it to, it always does, and you will ruin something. This needs a little more, I know it, I can tell right now. And it's a good idea to have a little extra white already mixed up and on hand, just in case you need to add some. Okay, so I'm going to show you my colors. These are the colors here that I'll be using. I'm going to show you this one here. This is Silver by DecoArt. This is the container it comes in. This dries way more metallic-y than you see here. The glue and the Floetrol I use in my mixture make it look a little cloudy. And then once it dries, that will be perfectly clear. So this one is a turquoise green, and that's by Amsterdam. This is a turquoise by Mont Marte. One of the few that I'll use. I have a cerulean blue. Now I actually mixed this myself because I ran out. And this is really easy to make. It's actually a mixture of phthalo blue, and I just have that one by Saxx. This one's okay. And some titanium white. And last one, this is an Ultramarine Blue by Mont Marte, and I have a little metallic blue added to that. Do you see that little bit of shimmer? And that's by Mont Marte. All right, so that's all the colors. Let's get started with the painting. I think I'm gonna just do a straight line. This is the turquoise. Cerulean blue. Turquoise green. And silver. And now I'm just going to make sure there's a little extra white just along the edges. There's lots there, but I just want to make sure that that does flow easily. So now what I want to do, I want to push this kind of going in the same direction of the colors and just a little bit to the side. And I want this one to, I want to try to push it into the empty space. So this one I'm going to kind of go this way, and this one I'm going to push it a little this way, alternating like that. All right, let's see how this goes now. Now I'm just gonna go over all of it with a torch just to get rid of any bubbles, and sometimes you can get some extra cells and some stuff pops up. Now I am really liking this. This is looking really good. So I'm just gonna go along my edges. I'm going to check all along, make sure that there's paint covering everything, and if it needs a little touching up, I just got a little bit of paint here, or there's also, you can also usually use a little bit that fell onto the canvas, or just fell off the canvas. Just make sure I got all my corners. They're always the hardest to cover. All right, let's have a look. I absolutely love this. I got some pretty sweet cells popping up here. It's like this big splash of water. Exactly what I was hoping it would look like. So I can hang this like this, horizontal, or I could hang it like this. Looks amazing. What do you guys think of this? I'm really happy that I tried this out. I'm gonna do this on probably some better quality canvases next time. I might use some more metallics in there. We'll see how this dries. So thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions or ideas, you want me to try anything, let me know, please. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I will see you in the next video.